Hi, and welcome to Paper Route Scrapbooking. I'm Nadine, and today I'm working on a layout for Christie's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches, and I'm using the Calvinball Prompts to help me decide what will go on my layout. Alright, so here is where we're starting. I have a sketch from the Christie's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches Facebook group, and it is by Sean Lar, and it looks like a hand-drawn sketch. It's very cool. And then it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 photos. Now, I think I mentioned before that I'm kind of like bouncing back and forth between like my pre-printed photos and then also my granddaughter's first year albums. And when I saw this sketch, I was like, I think I need to pull from my pre-printed because we got 4x6s in there. Lots of 4x6s can be cut down to 5x3. 4x4 is easy to cut down, but to from a 4x6, and then some smaller. And I thought, oh gosh, I think I'm gonna go with that Calvinball prompt of Disney because I'm also playing along with Scraptember's challenges from their online crop from last weekend. All the challenges are still open until the 20th of March. So this is a mood board challenge, and this is the mood board that they had. And when I saw the colors, I kind of thought Disney. They're not the like traditional like this stuff exactly, you know, the say cheese kind of thing. But I had these other papers. They're old. They're from, I think I got them from like the dollar store or something. And so I kind of went with that, and then I pulled the stickers and embellishments that I thought matched best with that paper, but that doesn't mean I can't use the other stuff that's in there. So I pulled these out because I thought they matched, and then I was looking at them, I'm like, oh my gosh, these are so cute. I might have to put these in with my baking stuff though, because look at, they're making cookies. It's so sweet. I just love it. And I do think I have pictures somewhere of my kids baking with my mom back in the day, and they were wearing Mickey Mouse aprons and Mickey Mouse oven mitts, and it was really cute. So I might have to set those aside. But I did pull out these stickers because they seemed to go really well with this paper that I had, and this is the paper that I was thinking of when I saw that mood board, and it's specific each one to the like characters, so Donald, Mickey, Goofy, and Pluto. And that is not what my photos are about, but I think I can use the colors of these papers on my layout pretty well. It's a 2-page layout, so I also grabbed, or 2-page sketch, so I also grabbed 2 sheets of just plain black cardstock textured from American Crafts. And then so that's kind of where I started, was here. And then I was like, okay, well, I need photos. And so I went and found something that had lots of photos. So I picked this Disney parade. And I believe this one was, I can't remember what it was called. I'll have to look it up. But it had like a kind of a Mexican-ish theme, I guess. Or maybe that was just the Donald one. No, I'm thinking of a different parade. This one had like a theme of, I think it was some kind of like birthday celebration. I think they had been open for something like 60 years or something. So I'll have to look it up. But so I have the 3, okay, where is it? And I thought these photos went really well with the mood board too. So I have these 3 4x6s that are all vertical, like portrait style. So I have this one of Donald, one of Minnie Mouse, and one of Aladdin. And they're all like, these 2 are on those like drum things, and all the floats for this parade had those kind of things. And then here is one of Mickey, another one of Minnie. This one is the Peter Pan people, and this one is the Lion King people, and they all are cut down to 5x3. And then I cut down some 4x4s. I got Goofy and I got Ariel on there. And then I have Aladdin's little monkey cut down to a 3-inch circle. And then these dancers cut down to a 4-inch circle. And I feel like those colors went pretty well with the mood board too. I also felt like this one was quite busy, and so are parade photos. So I thought that was kind of cool. So that is kind of where I'm starting at. I also have like a whole iris container full of Disney stuff to my right here, and this is just a sampling of it, but like I have things that are on the Calvinball list. Like I got punches in there, and I got film strips in there, and I got tickets in there, and I got Viewmasters in there. I've got, what else is on that list? Cameras and die cuts and clear stickers, I think, is on there now too. Yeah, so I feel like there's lots of things. Acrylic pieces. So I'm pretty sure I can get some Calvinball points without having to go anywhere else in my stash but right here. I also have, to my left, I have things like my stencils and all of that, the stuff that I pulled before that's like vellum and what is that called? Embossed cardstock, right? This typewriter font, booklet, that sort of thing. Some stamps. So I have some things close by. I feel like I can make this layout. I need to do it quickly. I don't have a ton of time today. And then I will pop back in and show you my finished layout, count up my points with you, and you can be on your way. So I will pause the camera here and I will be right back for you. Okay, so here's my completed page. And here is the sketch so you can have a peek. I'm sorry about the glare that is on here. With the double page, there doesn't seem to be a spot I can put it where there is 0 glare. So it just is what it is. I'm so sorry. So I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 photos on here, which I think is pretty cool. I don't know if you've ever scrapbooked a Disney parade, but I have tons of pictures from parades. So it's nice to get that many on here. And yeah, it's busy layout, but a parade is a busy place, so I feel like it fits. And I really enjoyed this sketch from Sean Lar, and I will look up Sean's information and put it down in the video description. So if you want to find that, just hit the show more button and you should be able to click on the links. And let's get started. So first I wanted to talk about the sketch. So the sketch today was a double pager, and so I think that worked out really nicely for me because today is also no double dipping day for Calvinball. So because I have like a bigger canvas to work on, I am able to get probably a little bit more in the points department than I would have if I just was, you know, doing a single pager. So that worked out nicely. And then I'm also doing the mood board for Scraptember, and I think that I took a lot of inspiration from this particular photo here, and I really was happy with what I chose to scrapbook about and how that worked out. So yeah, so those are the 2 inspiration pieces there. And then we have my Calvinball points. So I also was going to mention, because I thought about it last night when I was putting my points into the points thing, something that I've been counting some days when I do work on it that I haven't been talking about in my videos is that sometimes I work on like my swap embellishments or other scrapbooking related things, and so for that there is a point that you can get for what did they say, like working on another project for an hour, I think gets you a point. I have to read it again. I don't have it in front of me, but that's just something I wanted to mention because it does get me a few more points here and there when I do those things. And I do have to do some of that tonight. So we will see how long that takes me. So no double dipping. Okay. It's going to be hard to count points, so bear with me. We're going to start with the stars. So I have 3 stars on here, and they are all going to count in different ways. So here's a star, and here's a star. So one of those counts for star. Die cut. I have a few die cut pieces, but I want to use them for something else. So I added this little ampersand up in the corner. It has no other Calvinball purpose except for being a die cut. So that's that one. Striped paper. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but this piece up here is striped. So I'm counting that. And use a stamp. I did use a stamp in 2 places so that I can count it twice because it's stitched. Here is my stamping. And use a stencil. I did use a stencil here and here. So these little circles are stenciled with stars. And I used, did I keep it out? I thought I did. I used this star stencil from Echo Park, and it's called School Rules. So that's what I used to stencil on these 2 circles. So that is a point. Add a date. My date is up here. Use a frame. I'm going to count this as a frame. And clean your desk. Yes, that I did. Use a heart. So I have hearts here, hearts here, hearts here, heart here. But I am going to count this particular heart because that's what we're doing today. No double dipping. Okay. So, heart, washi, yes. I used washi for my bottom strips, and it is this polka dot washi. It's hard to see, but I put my cutoff piece I kept. So I just mounted it on white scrap paper. It wasn't even like cardstock or anything. It was just actually a piece of that stuff that comes out from your pages when you buy an album, and it sometimes has that white paper inside. So that's what I use for that. So I got washi. I'm counting this side as washi because I have it in 2 places. Gold. I don't think I put any gold on here. No, I did not. Fussy cutting. Okay, so this is where my stars come in again, because these stars are from these, do you remember these? Like, these are so old, the backings are starting to yellow. They are from Sandy Lion stickers, made in Canada. I don't know if they had these everywhere, but they were everywhere in Canada during the heyday of scrapbooking. And they're quite old. There's no date that I can see, but they've been around since at least the early 2000s. And I've found a lot of people have been purging them. So I've been picking them up where I can. And then what I do is I mount them on white cardstock like this, and then I fussy cut around them. So these stars are from this sheet of Mickey paper, or Mickey stickers. And they come up clear. Let's see if I can, my fingers. Okay. They come up clear as clear stickers, but then I put them on white paper and I fussy cut them out so they kind of look like die cut pieces. So that's, I counted this one as a star, and I'm counting this one as a fussy cut piece. Handwriting, no, because I cannot count this as handwriting, so no handwriting. Polka dot pattern, so I counted this strip as my washi, and I'm counting this strip as my polka dot pattern. Titles with 2 or more fonts, yes. I have 1, 2, 3 fonts. So I'm counting this font and this font as my 2 fonts. And you'll see why later. Circle, definitely are a ton of circles on here. I can count pretty much, how about my 2 circle photos? And doily, no. Cloud, no, I don't think so. Memorabilia, no. Butterflies, no. Torn paper, no. Bling and rhinestones. I did put some rhinestones on here in some spots, just a few sprinkled around. Arrow, did I put an arrow on here? Yes, there's an arrow on my clock. And it is just an arrow. There is not 2 hands on there. I just used the arrow because it came with this brad to like adhere the clock to my layout. So I'm counting the arrow as an arrow. Label, I stamped on my label up here. Label. Avocado, no. 3 or more photos, yeah, I think I got that. And let's see. Rainbow, no. Banner, I have these little banner stickers up here. And mushrooms, I don't think there are mushrooms in here. There's no, I keep thinking Alice in Wonderland, but no, there's none of that on here. Viewmaster, I got a little tiny Viewmaster up here. And dry embossing, no, there was none of that today. Ribbon, this black polka dot is a ribbon. 3 or more patterned papers, yes. 1 pattern, 2 patterns, and 3 patterns. So the blue, red, and yellow are all 3 different patterned papers. I have to be careful what I'm counting because I don't want to count it twice. Completed an unfinished project, no. Christmas, no. Hexagon, yeah, I punched some hexagons over here, so I'm going to count this green hexagon right here. And branding strips, yes. So these papers that I used today didn't have branding strips, but I did have some Say Cheese branding strips in my iris container. So I grabbed a couple of them and cut them down. So the Say Cheese one, or the Simple Stories ones, don't go the whole 12 inches, right? So like this is the one side, and then on the other side was this red. So I have 3 different reds. So this and this were from the same paper. It's just one side and the other side. And then this one was from this paper that's blue on the other side. So I just found 3 red not complete branding strips, and then I put them on my paper. So yes to branding strips. Not counting this one because I counted this one for stripes, but this one and this one I haven't counted yet. So they are my branding strips point. Books, no, but I did think that a book would be an easy thing to put on here. I didn't want to go searching for a really long time because I don't have time for that, but I just wanted to stick with what was in my iris container. And so no, I did not get a book on here. Musical symbols. Now, because this is Mickey's Soundtastic Parade, I think I'm actually going to get off my seat, and I wasn't going to do this, but I feel like it's silly not to. because I've had such a hard time getting a point for this, and literally the whole parade was about music, so I feel like that would be the place to bring in the music. There you go. Look at that. How cute is that? Some little music notes up there. Should I put on 2 so that I can also get a point for gold? Do I have another one? I mean, I have multiples, but do I have another one that's not silver? Let's see if I can get one onto here. Oh yeah, I adhered these right to the paper, didn't I? There we go. And if I have a third one, I would like a third one to go at the top to make a visual triangle. Okay. So now I have my I can give myself a point for gold now and also for music notes. So that's that. And let's see. Musical symbols, flags. Okay, so I added this little girl because she had a flag. So I wanted to pick a few of these little they're not characters, these little kids for my parade layout. And so I picked her because she had a flag. Inking, yes, I inked the edges in Black Soot Distress ink. Watercolor, no. Key, no. But I got, I think I put it away. I got a swap item today that had a key and a lock, so I'm excited to include that in my Calvinball stuff. Enamel dot, yeah, my 2 little tags have enamel dots. Clock right here. List, no. Chipboard, yes. This, I'm counting this as chipboard. That's why I didn't count it as my font. Scalloped edge, I don't think I have one. Although it would have been easy to put one on. Didn't think of it. Cat or dog. I'm counting Pluto as a dog. And numbers that are not a date. I think the only numbers I have on here that are not a date is the clock, but I already counted it as a clock, so I can't count it as numbers. 2. So I don't get to count that one. Faith, no. Wood grain, no. Green. A sticky note covering up some of my things because it says no double dipping. Green, yes, there's green on my layout. So stenciling here, counting this one as green, and I counted this one as my hexagon. I guess I could also count my photo mats as green, so I'm good. Use a punch, yes. This orange hexagon punch right here. I also used circle punches for my photos. Film strip, yes. There was a film strip sticker on one of the 12 by 12 sticker sheets that I have for Say Cheese, and so I counted this one as a frame. I'm counting this one as my film strip. And typewriter font, I did use a typewriter font for my journaling. Vellum, I did not put vellum on here. Use leftovers from your last layout. I don't think so. Is there anything I used from my last layout on here? No, I don't believe so. And feathers, no. Although there are feathers in the photos. Like these are all feathers. Okay, I'm counting it. Metal, yes. So I have counting this as musical symbols, counting this one as metal. QR code, no. Stitching. So I counted this one as stamping. I'm counting this one as stitching. Put away 5 layouts, no. Use a sketch, yes. Definitely did that. Disney, check, check. And birthday, okay. So I picked this little girl because she's carrying a birthday balloon. Counting it. Floral patterned paper, no. Camera, yeah, I put a little Instagram camera. Here, how about I put my paper pad there so you guys aren't getting that glare. A little Instagram camera, so cute, from the Say Cheese collection. Chevron, yes, this piece up here is chevron. Hedgehog, no. Tree, no. Although there are trees in my photo. Does that count? It's not of a tree though, so probably not. Glasses. This little girl is wearing some glasses. So I picked her for the flag, her for the birthday balloon, and her for the glasses. And snail, no. Wood veneer, no. Rocket ship, no. Funny though. Also, there's musical symbols in the parade stuff. Just saying. Where did I end up? Ticket. Yes, ticket right here. I'm actually doing better than I thought I would because I literally did not get up to get other things. Except for the clock because I could see it from where I was sitting and I was like, oh, I want that little clear one. Winter, no. Airplane, it was so hot. We went in the summer. So silly ass. Canadians should not go to California in the summer. Airplane, baby, no. Multi-challenge project. Yes, 3 challenges on this project. Turtle. And I already counted the sketch, but I'm counting the mood board. How's that? Nice. Turtle, no. Dimensional adhesive, yes. This is popped up on foam so that it was flush with the this piece. And acrylic or acetate. So I have this acrylic geotag up here. And bee. Yeah, there was this little bee on one of the sticker sheets that was all about Eeyore. It had a little bunch of these little bees, so I used one of those. But I really did try to stick to what was in there. Penguins and flamingos, no. Gnomes, no. Tags, yes, I had these little sticker tags, so I added them in there. Quotes, wish upon a star is a quote from a movie. And buttons, no. Sequins, no. Mermaid, Ariel's on here, so that must count for something. And blue, yes, definitely. So here is the patterned paper I counted, and here is the blue that I'm counting. Use a cut file, no. Clear stickers. Okay, so I used one as a star, one for fussy cutting, and now I'm using this one for clear sticker. And burlap, no. The color purple, yes. There is a ton of purple in these photos. So let's see, how much is that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56. That's not too bad considering not a double points day. Now what about the other points that I get? So making a 12 by 12 layout is 1 point. So I made a double page, that's 2 points. Process video, 1 point. Post to the gallery. Yes, I always do that. We'll get 2 points. Share to a group for 2 points. Yep, I will be doing that as well. Share on Instagram for 2 points. Yes, I will do that as well. Share on other social media. Yes, I'm sharing on YouTube, and I will have all the appropriate hashtags linked below. Click show more to find those hashtags. I won't have time to comment today. And I'm also going to give myself a point for the time that I will be spending on my embellishments for my swaps, because that'll take me at least an hour. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 67. I think that's the same as I got yesterday. So that's pretty good considering today was no double dipping day. I feel like I killed it. So I'm pretty happy with that score. I'm still wavering around the 11th place, and I'm pretty sure when I put my score in today, my points in today, I'll be right back in at 11th spot. So I think that is everything for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you'd like to see a close-up shot and some detail shots, please stay tuned to the end of the video. And I took it after dark, so it's not really the best photo quality, but it's there. Yeah, so that's it for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you have any questions or comments, I would love to hear from you, and I will get back to you just as soon as I can. I hope you all have a great day. Bye for now.